What's up guys? Back again with another product review video. This time we're going to check out the Fate Black Gen 2 from 13 Fishing. I was really interested in this rod. I heard a lot of good reviews about it because of its sensitivity. Obviously I like the color. So I ended up picking this rod up at Dick's Sporting Goods. I needed a new spinning rod that I could do shaky heads with, some drop shots. I needed that ultra sensitivity. My other two rods, they were okay, but I wanted to try something new. Researched a little bit online and I found out this rod was pretty sensitive for the rod blank that it uses. So went down to Dick's, picked it up, did a little bit of fishing yesterday, and here's my review. One of the first things I noticed with this rod is how light and balanced that it is. This is a Stratic and it's a 3000 size. And I mean, just instantly paired up perfectly. Grip on this rod, it just seems to be pretty comfortable with this cork on top and right here. I noticed while I was fishing, it just felt really comfortable in my hand here. I didn't have anything kind of bulging out and making I had to grip tight. It just felt really natural while holding on to this. And you can see how balanced it is. So really, I mean, I had no fatigue all day. I'm not even sure if this is the right balance point, but you can see it's doing pretty well. I wanted a 7-foot rod that was pretty sensitive, that I could just go out and use a lot of different situations while fishing, throw a lot of different presentations. Picked this up, I really liked it. It does everything I needed to do. It's a 7'1" medium, very, very sensitive. I was drop shotting with it yesterday, had a couple nice bites, threw a couple jerk baits with it. Threw some shaky heads with it, and I also threw some 1.5 crankbaits. And every presentation that I put it through during my test, it really excelled at. But what impressed me the most was the drop shot sensitivity. I was fishing in a really rocky area. Yes, I know I'm using braid, but just every little thing this rod could feel. I'm going to show you a little clip here as I wasn't really paying attention, but how sensitive this rod was. I felt this bite on the drop shot, and I was able to set the hook and land this bass. Yeah. I feel like for a $100 rod, this thing really excels in a lot of places. The guides that it uses are very, very good guides. The zirconium titanium inserts, which are really good to protect your line. I feel like the wrap around each eye is really taken into detail, and then there's an extra coating over top of it. You really feel like that there's a lot of protection on these eyes. This custom hook keeper here is really awesome as well. It's pretty versatile. Right now I've got my drop shot hook underneath of it, but here in this picture that I'll show you, you can really tell that you can slide almost any hook that you want underneath this hook keeper, and it's not going to be a pain in the butt. With this particular spinning rod model, to loosen and put in a spinning reel is right here. And this can go all the way down, and it just tightens back up. Fits very secure in here. There's no play in my reel whatsoever. It gets a very nice locked, tight feel. This rod also features 9 rod eyes. Another thing that really impressed me with this rod was the tip. For my presentations, throwing the drop shots and the shaky head, I like a little bit of a whippier tip with a good backbone. While I was casting, I felt like I had pretty accurate control to pretty much put every presentation I put this through yesterday in any location that I wanted on the water. I know sometimes with extra fast or medium heavies, if that tip's not right, you cannot make that cast the way you personally want to. This rod really fits the way that I fish perfectly. Another thing that really sold me on this rod, when I tend to drop shot, and this is what my main reason to get this rod was, I used to slide my hands up above the reel to get a better, more balanced grip while I'm drop shotting. Having this longer cork handle in front of it really keeps it comfortable while I really don't have to slide up too far up the blank. I still have plenty of room above the reel so I can still fish the way I'm comfortable, but my hand is still comfortable as well. The biggest reason of why this rod is so sensitive is it uses its 30-ton low resin blank, which is really good in Japan. They've brought that technology over here, put it in a low level, or I should say mid to range rod purchase. For $99, you're getting a lot of bang for your buck with this rod. Also, touching on how sensitive it is, I'm going to show you a quick clip here of when I was using a jerkbait and I actually felt a shad hit my jerkbait and start swimming away with it before my line ever even got tight. Dude, it's like a 15-incher. Let's not forget to mention here that this rod did win Best Freshwater at ICAST 2017. So they also make these in a casting rod as well. They range from a 6'7" to a 7'11", anywhere from a medium all the way up to a heavy action. Their spinning rods range from a 6'7" to a 7'5" in a medium light to a medium heavy. I suggest you guys check one out. Thanks for stopping by. Leave me a comment if you have any questions or if you personally own this rod. Catch you guys on the next video. Thanks.